back to Mouthfuls, everyone. Daniel, what's your mouth full of right now?
Oh my god, my mouth is full of my own plushie.
Excuse me? Do you want to elaborate?
Don't test me. I will.
Don't eat that.
No, do though. Do.
Nope,
It'd be funny. It'd be real funny if you did.
I don't.
Daniel, young man.
If you do it, I'll do it.
Oh, to my own plushie. Okay, now I'm into it.
Okay.
Whoa, hey, wrong side of that thing.
Wait. So, how have you fellas been doing?
So,
How you guys doing?
I'm doing bad now. You bit my ass.
I'm doing bad.
The audio listeners have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, that's true. Right. I'm still not a cousin. That's a really strange out of context.
So out of context. They're like, is he okay? What is he?
He did what?
What is it? I want whatever he's having.
Yeah, hold on. Can I become like a guest on Mouthfools or like?
But yeah, how are you guys doing? It's been a week.
It has been a week since we've all seen each other.
Hasn't it been 2 weeks?
It's been a week. We're gonna let them believe it's been a week, okay?
Yeah, don't ruin it.
Been a week, Gab.
It's been a week since the last episode, Cab. You're ruining the timeline here.
Oh man.
But yeah, what you guys been up to? Tell me. So, come on.
Tell him, Gab. Tell him what you've been.
Okay, what you been up to,
What
Gab?
Gab's life's been like.
I have been not sleeping is what I've been doing, but I've actually bought the new Wario game and it's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Get it together? I
Yeah,
think?
get it together.
Yeah, and I've been mostly playing with my wife. It's like a
Dude, the
great
multiplayer
couples activity
is
for you,
so
though.
fun. The multiplayer is
yeah,
so
yeah,
much
yeah.
fun.
It's
What's your
amazing.
baby's high score?
5, because technically you got 4 lives, so you just die.
Screen.
Pretty good. I feel like if you put a baby locked in a room with WarioWare, they could probably win a
They were
mini
just like,
game
fuck.
eventually.
Oh, yeah, well,
I feel like if you put a baby locked in a room with WarioWare, you go to jail very quickly.
I feel like that you put the baby
luckily I
in a
haven't
room
done
with
that yet.
WarioWare, and they're just like, Father, what do you expect from me? What do you want from me? Cuckoo gaga.
Beat the
Just
weekly
a
challenge.
baby, not even your
It's
baby.
just a
If you lock
random
a
child.
baby in a-
Yeah. What about
They will scream and you will go to prison for a long time.
what about you, Dan? How you been doing? What you been up to?
I've been doing pretty good. I hit the big wacky 10-year milestone. That was cool. And then
That was wacky.
I did nothing. I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing for like the next week afterwards. I napped, played Bug Fables, and ordered a SpongeBob onesie off of Amazon.
Living the life.
That's all I've done.
That's the life of a famous YouTuber, if ever I heard it.
Yeah, man, you're living the dream, bro. You're living the dream.
Was it a 1-day delivery? Did you get it?
Oh no! It's gonna be delivered to the hotel. I don't want to segue just yet, but I'm gonna be doing something pretty fun at Too Many
you've
games.
mentioned this. Okay.
I want to talk about it, but
I think
we
this
can
will work
hold off
into. This
for a
will
minute.
work into it. Yeah. We can definitely. work into it.
Sure.
What about you, Jay?
Go around the circle still.
What you been up to, huh?
Wondering what the hell Dan's talking about.
We'll get onto it, right? You gotta spread out the content.
Oh boy.
It's not
Jay, I
a
can't
race,
believe you
Jay.
haven't
It's
read-
not a race.
Yeah, you got the
it's
attention
not a
span of
race,
a typical YouTube viewer.
YouTuber, yeah. Wait a minute, go back to what he was talking about. Oh man, I've been doing all right, man. I've been getting busy. I've been prepping for Too Many Games, and you know, I don't know. Life's been good. This is the most productive I've been in years.
Yeah,
and it's very satisfying. I have the support of my incredible friends. Sorry, this is getting sappy and gross, but I have the support of my incredible friends. 3 of them pictured here, and I don't know. It's just been good, man. Making videos has been really fun, and I like that we're here now with Mouthfuls. Here we go. Woo!
Let's
Bring it all
go.
together.
Please cheer. Please cheer.
Massive applause sign blare on the screen right now, like that. Except. Also do that. Subscribe to the channel. Watch our podcast, please. They won't let us do more if you don't.
They won't. They're gonna kill us.
Yeah, because you're getting ready. Yeah. For the audio listeners, Daniel is rapidly flashing a subscribe symbol on his webcam. Just so you know.
Daniel is just rapidly flashing.
Just so you know.
Make sure there's one connected sentence.
just flashing. Yeah. I'll let you fill in the blanks as to what that is supposed to be.
He's rapidly flashing the camera. Whoa.
Rapidly flashing and getting his butt bitten. You know, that's what happened.
Oh my god.
Yeah, to go back to what you were talking about, you're preparing for your panel, right? Your first ever one.
Yes.
How are you feeling about it, man?
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, dude, I'm so incredibly anxious. This is something I've wanted to do for years. Like when I started making YouTube videos, I used to watch videos of other YouTubers having panels and live shows, and I was like, oh, dude, I want to do that. Be on stage, do Q&A, meet people, make people laugh. Oh, what a joy. And then too many games came around and the opportunity came up where I can do that. And I can present a video live to an audience and do Q&A, and probably going to play modded Mario Kart live, which Lord knows how that's going to go. Fingers crossed it doesn't break.
Nintendo cease and desist your panel.
Right? They're gonna, the SWAT team is going to break into the convention and be like, stop him!
He got him on a Switch! Get him down! Get him down! He's got atmosphere installed!
Oh man, a normal day at TMG, JayMoji gets pummeled to a pulp by Nintendo officials on stage.
Oh,
Do you think they would make me a Nintendo ambassador if I, kicked you while you were down too?
yeah, just put a good word in for them.
Yeah. If I took a cheap shot while you were down, do you think they would be like, you know what, this guy's on our side?
No, I'm on your side. See, I'm getting it.
Who is that guy? Who is that dude? Send him an endorsement, man.
He's got a good kick.
Get Metroid Dread early.
Anyway, can I get Breath of the Wild tomorrow, or is that off the table?
Is that like not how this works? You're premiering an episode of Andy, right?
Yes, I'm premiering a new episode of Project Andy.
Okay.
By the time this episode of Mouthfuls comes out, it's already aired, but I still subconsciously can't say it.
Yeah, of course. I feel like just in case it gets leaked or something. Yeah. I was gonna say by the time this episode goes up, I think TMG would have happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By 2 weeks, I think.
Okay, interesting.
So if it was a total flop, this episode's gonna age poorly. It's gonna be like,
it's like fine milk.
Yeah, he was so optimistic seconds before he got beaten to a pulp. If only he knew.
Oh, he's joking about it now. Oh, he doesn't have no idea.
From ND to NDad, it's gonna be great.
From ND to end of your life. Yeah.
So,
oh boy.
Going back to Dan, I know you. We spoke about it briefly before, back and forth. You mentioned you've done a bit of soul searching since you hit the big 10-year, because you've been building up to that for I don't know since I've known you. So do you have any plans going forward that you maybe want to put into motion now that that's that mental weight is off of you? What do you think?
Right now, I'm not entirely sure. I want to pursue more longer form videos. Some ideas of I did the Chat Plays Mario 64 video a little while back. That was a longer, bigger, more exciting video. It didn't get higher viewership than my other stuff, but it was It was so
fun doing it, which is most important.
Yeah. And a bunch of people were very positive about the.
You also did a Kirby stream as well of that, which was really funny.
I want to do, a while ago, I did a stream where I played Animal Crossing, but I turned it into a Nuzlocke.
I remember that.
I had a fresh Switch, and I pretty much was going in with the goal of, let's see how far I can get with all these restrictions that if they occur, I have to wipe the island clean.
Yeah.
So stuff some of the stuff that we decided on was me and my chat. Was if a tool ever breaks, I die. I break. If a bee ever stings me, I immediately die. That's a true death. Bee, tarantula, either one. Yeah. If I catch a sea bass, I die just because I thought that would be funny. And then there were ones where I was like, "Hey, chat, give me some extra restrictions plus a goal." So they'd be like, "Oh, you have to collect 10 pears, but if you touch grass, you die." And I'm like, and it was a fun 5-hour stream or something. I just never made a video of it. I'm gonna do that now.
Did you get those pears though?
No, I died.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, how do you get pears without grass?
little spoil there, yeah.
Well, since I've asked you guys how you're doing, I'm gonna tell you how I'm doing. I don't care if you want to hear it or not. I'm gonna let you know.
I do want to hear. I want to know.
Tell me.
I'm gonna tell you.
I want to hear it.
You want to hear it?
How dare you imply that?
How dare I? You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom.
It's really not all that interesting. I've done nothing this past week apart from play video games.
Boy, don't I know.
No,
how's
that's a
Deltarune
lie.
going?
I made my big
Yo, we
comeback.
should all talk about Deltarune.
I made my big comeback to YouTube by uploading another reaction video back to back.
Return of the King.
Maybe by the time this episode is out, I'll have another video out. Who knows? I mean,
that's 3 weeks from now, dude. That might be enough time.
that might be enough time.
You're saying that. You're saying that like there isn't going to be another reaction video for the Smash character.
So true. We don't know what that is.
True.
It's probably gonna be Sora or something like that, but we don't know who it is. But
I don't think it's gonna be Sora.
it'd be funny if it was Sora, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it
would
would
like
be funny, but I think it's gonna be something more.
I feel like this
there's
conversation is gonna be super outdated when this goes live, but
Yeah, that is true. Let's
Because by
go
now
down.
everyone's known it for 2 weeks. Like,
Crash Bandicoot, please. Okay. Okay. So. What'd you say? Oh, okay. Okay. All right, we'll do.
It's a bandana waddle. They really
I thought
quietly.
you said. I think you said. I want some water.
I was like, you have a huge.
I was like, you
tin of
are
it right there.
sipping on what I assume is water right now. So
We actually don't know what's in there.
We don't know. It could be vodka.
Friggin', could be lean.
lean.
Oh, I have a thing. I have a shorter thing on that, but I don't want to. Fyrus, tell us about your week.
What did I, dude? Okay, I'll be honest. During this whole pandemic, I feel like time is just not fluid. I don't know what's happening. I'm just like
More of a gas.
I'm like coasting.
Days are
by.
meaningless.
Yeah. Like I've just kind of been. I mean, that was before the pandemic, anyway. Let's be real. But
but now we have a reason.
But like, yeah, I just feel like I've been coasting. I'll wake up and I'll just be like, the days blur together. I don't know if anyone else feels like that. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't know
graduated.
what I did on Sunday as opposed to what I did today, and it's like harder to recount things. I was speaking to one of my friends, and they said the reason why time feels so weird is because we're not like actively like going out and like making like real memories and stuff. So there's nothing to like anchor us to like certain points in time, if that makes sense. Like 2019, like that whole year felt like it was so much longer than the last 2 years I've been. If that like mentally, if that makes sense. It's interesting. I hope that comes to an end soon, which kind of leads on to what I was gonna talk about. 2022. I think it's gonna be interesting. I think the world's starting to open up a bit more. We got Splatoon 3 coming out. We got Bayonetta 3 coming out.
Hell yeah.
We got Breath of the Wild 2, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. We got a bunch of other stuff coming. And we're also like at the time of recording, we're like kind of entering into that period where, you know, this whole year was kind of a dry period for like Nintendo content creators especially.
Yeah.
We had like a few things here and there, but like nothing major. But now we're coming up on like Super Monkey Ball, coming up on Metroid Dread, Mario Party Superstars.
Oh yes.
Is there anything else I'm missing out on? I know October's pretty stacked. We got the Smash character. That's like
Monkey Ball, Animal Crossing Direct.
Animal Crossing Direct.
Yep. And also, what do you mean a dry period? They released Calculator.
True. It was dripping that day. We were soaked on that one.
Didn't someone break their wrist from speedrunning? Point Crow. Yeah, he broke his wrist from speedrunning Calculator on the Nintendo Switch. How can you be happy about that?
Gotta be satisfied in any way that you can, you know?
I mean, honestly, the pandemic, you gotta find entertainment where you can find entertainment.
How's the look of shock when you said he broke his arm from speedrunning Calculator?
Speedrunners are crazy. They're built differently, dude. I'm telling you.
Calculator Sim, sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, how do you break your...
Because you're like speedrunning it, you're just mashing the A button like repeatedly for like a certain amount of time.
The wrist and not the thumb.
Because, like, I don't know, some people do like that.
Look, it might have been a cover-up for something else. I'm not going to question him about it.
Yeah, it could have been. Could have been, dude.
Except for the calculator.
The truth come out. So, it's kind of like a blanket statement, and we can just kind of riff off of each other and, like, you know, see where the conversation takes us. But 2022. plans? What are your thoughts? Anything you're excited about? Anything you're super stoked about for the coming year, considering we've all been locked inside and not been able to see each other, and we've all been miserable. So let's sprinkle a little bit of optimism in there. What are you guys thinking?
Sleeping
consistently.
consistently.
Sleeping.
Healthily.
You haven't been,
happily.
dude. You're a YouTuber. You're never gonna sleep healthily. Are you kidding?
Never happening.
It's never gonna
it's
happen.
Predestined. I just want to be optimistic. You said sprinkle optimism, and then you shat on it.
Yeah, I mean realistic optimism, not like pipe dream.
Sprinkle some optimism on top of that realistic ice cream, and then drop it on the ground.
Exactly, dude. Glad you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Man. Totally. I'm scooping what you're pooping.
You're scooping
dude.
what I'm pooping. You're dipping what I'm lipping.
I haven't heard that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Following
Dipping
Jay's
what I'm
optimism.
sipping. That's it. Sorry,
That's
go on,
the
Gab.
one.
Well, yeah, following Jay's optimism, I think 2022 I'm aiming to be a dragon tamer. You know, I should be like levels up.
All right, Gab, we're gonna compare and we'll see who reaches their goal first.
Yeah.
Gab tames a fucking dragon, or I sleep healthy. I think he's got a little bit of advantage.
I'm putting my money on Gab. I'm putting my money on a realistic one.
But you know what? You can sleep on my dragon when I'm done training him, you know?
Yeah, it's very likely that
Imagine trying to get an actual answer out of you animals. Good lord.
I was gonna say Kirby. I haven't had my pass around yet. I was gonna say, yo, 3D Kirby. But no, sleeping in fucking lizards. Go ahead. Just spit your coffee, you.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, hey, Kirby looks cool, but that's okay.
It does. I mean, no, I agree
it
though. If we're going for a serious answer, yes, 2022 for me. When I think of 22, all I think about is Splatoon 3. It's going to be a very big year. The week that Splatoon 3 comes out, I'm streaming it every single day for at least a whole week, and then just hoping that I can push whatever content we can get out there to people.
Splatoon 3 is going to be big. I've
very big.
Because I spoke to you about this the other day. I said that I think Splatoon 3 is going to be far bigger than Splatoon 2 was, because Splatoon 2 was kind of just like Splatoon 1, but like a little bit extra pizzazz. Whereas,
yeah, 1.5.
Yeah, precisely. And it just had like a bigger audience because, you know, the Switch sold way better than the Wii U did. But Splatoon 3, like, you know, we saw that trailer in the Direct. It like the scope of it is so much larger. Like,
huge,
the single player, it looks like it's not just like, you know, Roblox obstacle courses all the way through until the end. You've got a single, you've got like the multiplayer, which already has like, you know, the fucking slingshot thing. We got the mech, the crab mech thing. The bow, the
crab tank.
Yeah, exactly.
The Bakugan.
The Bakugan. Yeah.
It's so big. Dude, when they first showed it, it was like a
tiny little grenade thing. Yeah, it's huge.
And then they're like, no. Think like Optimus Prime.
I was gonna say it's like a Transformer. It's basically a Transformer. They look like they're definitely trying to, like, you know, push it out there and like really get inventive with the ideas, make it like bigger and have its own identity.
Yeah.
You want to say something, Dan?
Yeah, I was gonna
Who's
say,
that supposed to? Oh.
I was Dan's there on my screen, so
yeah. Yeah, we have to coordinate where everyone's pointing. Just remember what that means. I was gonna say, I'm really not. I'm super excited to play Splatoon 3. I'm really. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be wonderful. But I'm really not excited for the wrist pain again, because when Splatoon 2 first came out, I played separated Joy-Cons.
Yeah, you've mentioned this to me. Go on.
I played separated Joy-Cons only, and I had such an addiction to the game. Every day I'd play for like, you know, 6 hours or something, and eventually all the flick shots and stuff wore away at my wrist, and I couldn't lift things for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, huh.
What is it, gamers injuring themselves while playing video games?
Yeah, what's with wrist today? What is wrong with your wrist,
but
people?
I swear, it's Splatoon.
That's what you get, dude. If you're gonna play with, if you're gonna play like a heathen,
if you're gonna play with Joy-Cons, then yeah, you kind of deserve everything you get. I'll be honest.
I mean, if you want to really get immersed and look at me with the two Joy-Cons, your wrist is gonna get
talk
fucked,
immersion
dude.
with like the guy who bought the Joy-Con gun. Do you still have that in your arm's reach?
Oh, true.
It's right behind me. It's right there.
Oh my god, yeah. There we go.
Background
I've always
prop.
got that thing on me. Yeah. I'm thinking of hanging it up in my weapon arsenal behind me.
I just hope Splatoon 3 really has because I was watching Jay stream the other day, and like he spent an ungodly, and I mean ungodly amount of time, like more time than I can even fathom adding and removing people to play fucking Splatoon with them. I'm just like, I think we've all gone on record and been like, dude, like every other like major Nintendo game has like code based online. Super Mario Party, Mario Kart, Smash,
Animal Crossing, same dev team.
Even it is the same dev team, true. If they don't do that, then it's gonna be a nightmare for trying to do stuff like that again.
Honestly,
please.
Splatoon 3 could just be Splatoon 2 with like coded lobbies and a boot option, and I would be like, heck yes, I need it.
It would sell 4 copies to us.
Content creators' wet dream, dude.
Oh my god, what a dream that would be. Yeah, dude, our entire like Splatoon legacy has been 20% private battles, 80% adding and removing people.
Yeah, no, honestly, I can't stomach it anymore. I used to spend like entire streams adding, removing people, playing with people, then like people were like, oh, why didn't you add me on Switch? Blah, 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 blah. And then I'll do it, and there'll be like another like 30 friend requests. I'd have to add, remove people. It's a 300 friend request limit. It's just not fun.
Not ideal.
Well, it's actually 300 friend like you can have on your list, but the friend request limit is like 900 something.
It goes on. It goes like when you see 99 plus, you know you're in for a bad time.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Because I remember back at some point, it was part of my daily routine. Like I would wake up, I would clean my friend list, I would go to stream, I would, and I was like, why am I doing this?
What
am
I putting myself through this trauma? They don't even have like a, most systems like this have a feature where you can select multiple people at once and then press delete.
Like, no.
How easy would that be to implement? But no, Nintendo doesn't even give us, themes and stuff for our Switch. So
that would be great, yeah.
But yeah, go on, sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, you're all doing it wrong. All you have to do is take over Turf War. On a live stream.
You did do that for your 10. That was impressive. I was in those lobbies. It was I was the only like Fyrus in like 20 lobbies. So do you want to give the context to?
Yeah, so as part of the 10-year thing, I wanted to do a bunch of games that like made channel over the last 10 years. And for my Splatoon segment, I was like, damn, I don't really want to do the whole private lobbies, because then I was like, I'll have an hour with this. I don't want to just add friends for 30 minutes and then get to play with like 10 of them.
Yeah.
And then someone suggested like, yo, why don't you just like see if you can raid Turf War? And I'm like, wait, yes. And I got everyone to change their name to Failboat, and we all just tried to load up Turf War at the same time. And I got lobbies of like 10 people, all with Failboat, or 8 people, all with Failboat. And I'm like, oh, let's all bully the person not named Failboat.
Dude,
get him. Let's all hunt them down.
I was like,
it was fun.
I was in the lobbies and I was impressed. It just shows how big your influence is when every single Turf lobby I was in for that like hour segment was just, there was like 9 Failboats in every single lobby, and I was just the lone Fyrus. It was like, how does he do it?
I did not think the turnout was going to be that good. I was like, okay, we'll get like 2. I don't know, man.
When I was in, I must have missed that part of the stream because I was really confused when I went to my plaza and saw a plaza post that was Failboat and it had the banana, and I was like, oh, that's Failboat. I liked it. And then I walked like 2 feet to the left and there was another Failboat, but with a like very inferior banana drawing. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I was really confused for a moment. But that explains why there was a raid
thing on Twitter for like the next 3 days, like, what's going on in the Splatoon lobby? I'm like, I'm sorry about that. That was not meant. Okay.
Who's this guy? Who's this dude?
Who's this Failboat? And why is there so many of them, dude? What the hell?
By the way, very quick word from our sponsor. TurdBoy11 has followed me on Twitch.
Let's go!
I just wanted to say that.
Yes!
I just wanted to say that. It showed up in my follower feed, so I just felt like I needed to announce that as a little bit of a,
Shout out.
Gotta keep ourselves on our toes.
Shout out to TurdBoy11.
Is it turd like number 3 or turd like a
is it not? Is it?
No, turd like noodle.
Oh wait, is it? Wait. What was his name again? Was it TurdBoy11?
TurdBoy11.
TurdBoy11. Without you, the show wouldn't be possible. Thank you.
Would not be possible. Thank you, TurdBoy.
Go to turdboy.com to get 11% off all shit.
Yeah, his father's name is Shit Man.
This bit is something, isn't it? This is one hell of a bit.
He has a brother named Deuce Dude.
Oh, this family.
Dude,
Piss mama.
Dude, we do this for a living.
Piss Mama.
We do this for a living.
We get paid for this. What?
We get paid to do this.
Who let that happen?
But going back to like 2022 stuff. Talking about
you were gonna fall just then. Just lean back.
He's been tipping. He's been tipping.
Dude, no, this has got like this chair here has got one hell of a recline. But
Sure does.
Back to 2022 stuff. Splatoon 3 obviously going to be really big. I'm super excited to see the content scene for that because Splatoon 2 was huge for content creators. Like we saw you, we saw Gab, we saw Jay, we saw Gab, Vian, like we saw a bunch of like people that rose to prominence from, you know, Splatoon 2 because it had such a big audience. Content was popping, people loved the game. It was a good time. And like I said, I think Splatoon 3 is going to be like statistically a lot bigger, so I'm excited to see not just like where we're gonna go with it, but the new blood that's gonna like arise from like the game. So like we're gonna see a load of a new wave of content creators that are gonna explode onto the scene. I think it's gonna be super hype, super excited to see what people do with it, because you know, like obviously there are gonna be people that do like let's play content, you know, like the bog standard here's me playing the game, but then there's gonna be people that get like super inventive with like the concepts, like Octoboy. He's gonna do like, fuck knows what he's gonna do with Splatoon 3, but
so much.
He's gonna do so much with it.
We're gonna see wild videos like Splatoon 3 hide and seek.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Splatoon 3 hide and seek. A bunch of idiots.
That's a
breaking into new territory.
That's a
Never
crazy
seen
idea.
before.
Never seen before. Hide and seek. It's not like that's
like
the concept of my most viewed video.
Yeah, but hear me out. Instead of hide and seek, what if it's seek and hide?
I don't like it. Drop that. Stop it.
You can't stop me, man. You can't stop me.
That was the duality of man. Jay was like, I don't like that. I was about to be like, oh, well, I see what I like where you're going with this.
I'll support you through anything, Gab, but fuck you, not that.
Jay really,
future is now,
really
man.
doesn't like messing with the feng shui of hide and seek. It's hide and seek and nothing more.
Don't change it.
Don't change it if it's not broken.
It's time-honored tradition.
I will make hide and seek videos for 50 years,
and I will make so much ad revenue off of it.
And you want to bring in this new shit? No.
And no one will stop me.
However, I think it's an interesting point that Fyrus makes about like there's weirdly enough with content creators in the Splatoon community, and maybe it happens in other communities, I don't know, but there's almost like generations of content creators. Like there's the people in Splatoon 1 who were super big channels, and they were at the time for the Splatoon community big was 10,000 subscribers, right? And then there was this sort of next generation that was like me and Vian and then Octoboy. I guess Octoboy was even kind of like one of the first. And so many other people, and then now there's another generation that started making videos, the Alpha Star and Vic Vian and Chara and all these other people. Granted, these people might have been making videos since Splatoon 1, but now they're gaining
they're like
audience.
popping off with like different generations of the game for sure.
Yeah, and it moves in waves like that, which is so interesting to me. Like I love the fact that there's new content creators coming to the scene, but because it works in a generational sort of way, it kind of guarantees that like, if you make Splatoon videos and you're dedicated to it and you meet people, whatever, like you're gonna grow a good channel in the Splatoon scene. I think it's just such a good community for fostering growth. Yeah, you know.
I think the best there's very big parallels to Smash. There are people that would because there's people that have been making Smash content since like Melee, like maybe not on YouTube specifically, but like they might have started on YouTube with Melee, and then there are big people that came out of Smash 4, like, you know, the big one, Alpharad. Then there was Ultimate, Little Z came out of that, and there's like it's like a generational thing, like because, you know, some people that's their first Smash game, some people that's the first time they wanted to make videos on, like, you know, the specific games, and it is very interesting. I just thought that was a cool little parallel. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I never guessed it was in other communities that like that happened, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, who were the big Splatoon 1 people? I don't Like, was there anyone that stood at the top as similarly to
There's one guy, I can't remember his name.
Splatoon 2 people
Was it
creators?
Zach Scott?
Zach Scott was
There was another
he was
dude.
big.
He was variety and he did a lot of Splatoon, but
Yeah.
was there anyone that was a Splatoober? Like a
100%. Like,
There was like
I would say if you I think the three that I watched when I was a kid, it'd probably be Chocolate Milk Gamer, Fishy Fisher, GG Gabriel Gaming. He's right there. Like literally one of those first big YouTubers. Like he was the biggest Splatoon channel for the longest time.
I do remember the old Gab Splatoon 1 content. I looked back at it.
There was a guy that did like
Splatoon.
There was a guy that did like hacked Splatoon 1 content. I can't remember what it was.
yeah.
Who was he like became super inactive for a while, but he was really big.
Is it Wesley?
Wesley!
Like
I think it might be Wesley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Now I'm going down the Ryanator Wesley.
Ryanator is another one.
Ryan.
Is another
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
Whitehawk, I think, was one of the biggest Splatoon like channels at the time.
Yeah, I'm
during
looking
Splatoon
at Wesley's
3,
channel
he
now, and he was definitely a big Splatoon 1 guy because he. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, and I guess Dude actually was a pretty big channel then. He was one of the best Splatoon 1 players, period, hands down, from like people's general understanding.
Was he like a content creator?
Was like one of the big,
or was he mostly just a competitive guy back then? I'm not sure.
No, he was a content creator. He was making like the top competitive Splatoon videos. Him, Ryanator. I guess
Octoboy
Wesley,
kind of goes
Wesley
that far
did
back,
stuff.
right? I'm pretty sure
I think
Octoboy
Wesley
did
absolutely.
Splatoon 1. Yeah.
Yeah, he was big in Splatoon 1. That's where he really got his start from. Those were like the big names back then, and then it kind of went into me, Vian, Etz, and I guess TLL for the majority of that time, and then Vic and Alpha Star and Epi and all these other people.
I was kind of like
and here we are now.
I was kind of half a Splatoon, bro. I kind of fell into the scene and never really followed it much.
And then you made a video. You're part of us now. You know what I mean? You can't get out. You're stuck to the big ball of gum rolling down the street. That is the Splatoon community.
It just picks up randos every time a new game comes out.
Picking up cars and street lamps and
Like a big
running into buildings.
Katamari ball.
Yeah, and at the back is just us just rolling it.
So how's it gonna feel when you guys are completely outdated and irrelevant when Splatoon 3 comes out and all the new people replace you?
I can't wait, man. I can't wait to fucking retire and be washed up and gross. It's my dream, bro. It's my dream.
It's my dream to not have a career anymore. Good lord. I've been waiting for the right time. But yeah, so Splatoon 3, we're all super amped for it. Clearly, we've all had a lot to say about it. We've also got so we've also got like the other games coming out. We got sorry, that distracted me. Dan was doing like a little
Got
jive.
you laughing? Yeah.
A little jive on camera. I was like, you're in a good mood.
Yeah,
Dan has good
I was
dance
inspired by GG Gabriel Gaming with those games.
Oh.
But Kirby, Breath of the Wild 2,
Kirby.
and Bayonetta 3 are the other big ones. Anyone?
Metroid Dread.
Dread is like
That's
October
next week.
this year, but that's still also a big thing.
Okay, so next year, yeah.
Yeah.
22.
So anything like any of those three, like you guys are particularly excited for? I know me and Dan are super about the new Kirby game, but
I can anchor the conversation on Kirby, but please, someone else take the reins before then.
Well, I mean, I've never played a Kirby game, so I'm excited to like have that be my first genuine experience.
But
So I'm stoked for that.
Breath
And
of the
obviously,
Wild
I'm
2?
shitting my pants. I'm shitting my pants over Breath of the Wild 2.
I mean,
dude.
who isn't?
yeah.
We're
I'm so
collectively
hyped.
all just shitting our pants. For
Just
Breath of-
shitting
There's just
in
so much,
unique ways.
so much excrement for Breath of the Wild
much.
2. And this cool
Breath of
alone.
the Wild 2.
We all need
Yeah.
bedpans, but by how much that is being released from our bowels for Breath of the Wild 2.
There's so much just for this one game. It's
so
astonishing.
much.
Why does it always come back to shit? in this
Because we have the
don't know,
mental
man.
maturity and sense
our
of
motif.
humor of like 3-year-olds. That is
Good
what we
old-
built
good
our
old
career up
pooping
into.
down
We
there
don't
keeps on-
stop now, Dan. We ride this baby to the top.
Yeah.
Good old poop egg down there keeps it going.
This video was brought to you by X-Lax, people. Don't forget about that.
GG, Gabriel.
Oh my gosh.
He's still got it, everyone.
Still got it, baby. Still got it. Yeah, no, Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be oh my god, dude. I can't even I can't even explain how excited I am.
I'm super excited to see where they take it because obviously it seems like it's like a darker approach. It seems like the Majora's Mask of the modern Zelda
Of
games.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, yeah,
Very
yeah.
good comparison.
Yeah.
So I'm super about it. I want to see if that like that big mummified husbando is Ganondorf or not. We'll see.
Forgot about him.
Husbandage.
Husbandage.
See if he's our thing. What about you guys?
Marriage with the bandage. With you.
Anything
Very nice.
anything out of those three, or anything else in particular you're super amped about, Gab?
Yeah, games. Am I right?
Video games, we play them.
Well, the thing is, for me, it's Splatoon that's really taken the spotlight.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about Breath of the Wild so far because there's been so little, well, not leaks, but like footage of the game and all that. I think we've seen like the room that allows you to go through walls.
Yeah.
And,
Turn into like goop.
and we've seen another stasis. But except from that, I'm like, it's very bare bones. So I'm like, I'm definitely stoked.
I think it's
but
just
I'm like,
the idea that it's coming. You know, we know it's happening now. Unless it gets delayed like another 4 years, you know, like I don't know why they would do that, but
I mean, the idea of Prime 4 is coming, and that also, I'm like,
oh, you sweet summer child, you sweet naive summer child. Prime 4. I haven't heard those words in 89 years.
He thinks it's coming.
we had a title screen, Fyrus, okay? That's more than
We
enough.
had a 4, Gab. We had a 4, and that's it.
Point and laugh.
But yeah, that's games.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
Video
I kind of
games.
agree with Gab on like I understand what he means about like it is a little hard to get overhyped about Breath of the Wild 2 yet just because we don't know that much, which is understandable. Their development was delayed a lot because of COVID and it's a fucking massive game, so like of course. But I'm sure once we get to see like gameplay or we get even a little more hint as to like the timeline or the weapons that we can have or the mechanics or even a title, maybe a name, so we could start debating on lore and stuff, you know, that alone I think will really amp up like what we're excited for, because it's I think even though we have a little teaser on like what's going on, we are just more excited about the idea of it.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's just a teaser trailer,
and we need to get hyped for a game. You know what I mean?
I mean, because
So I
all
get
we
that.
have is a teaser trailer, so understandably, like we should temper our hype, like hype responsibly, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get
Everything in
disappointed.
moderation.
I will
Hype in healthy
absolutely.
amounts.
Speaking of hyping responsibly,
Kirby!
it's coming!
Oh my god! Okay, again, he just
Anyway, so I'm really
squeezed
excited
that
for
Kirby
3D
plush.
Kirby. I'm really excited for Kirby. For guys, I am.
Whoa!
Oh my god! Jesus,
yeah.
Dan.
Okay, so
Little Kirby.
for context for the audio listeners at home, Dan is completely crushing a Kirby stress ball. I think that is.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
Yeah, it's
There we
just
go.
right.
Okay, there he's adorable now, and I've got an automaton that has no battery, but you know,
When did you have a Kirby automaton?
I've had it for a while. The batteries are dead, and I want to replace it, but I don't know how to
Wait,
get. I don't know how to get in
wait,
here.
wait, squeeze it.
Wow, it's almost like it was really there.
It's almost
The
like you
immersion.
really did it.
You guys
We
should
make
make
these bits
VR
happen.
games.
We cover for each other's weaknesses in this podcast.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So
Exactly.
3D Kirby game. Go, Dan. I know you've been
So-
aching to talk about it.
So, oh my god. First of all, new Kirby game as a whole is always going to be exciting for me. Kirby was like the first. Kirby for me was like the game that got me into gaming, like as it is today for me. Their first character I played in Smash. I made Kirby comics as a kid before I did YouTube videos.
You did do that.
They were the first thing I tried to branch into YouTube with like diversity, you know, with more Nintendo variety content rather. Outside of like the Minecraft things I did, and oh my god, Star Allies was fun, but Star Allies had its issues.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that.
Great game. I really do enjoy it, and I don't think there's any truly terrible Kirby game. But this upcoming one, of course, it's 3D. Kirby has never done this outside of like little mini game spin-offs.
He's getting
like,
his Odyssey.
Air Ride. Yeah. Blowout Blast and Air Ride, I think, are the only times he's ever been in 3D. And they look like they're doing a lot of fun things off of the little footage that we've seen, because all of the copy abilities are, you know, traditionally two-dimensional.
Yeah.
They have to work in a 2D space. So then you have to question, how are you going to make a lot of these abilities work in a 3D space? And going off the footage we saw, I think the best thing that they showed in way of like what a new ability is gonna feel like in 3D is the needle ability. Because they just showed Kirby making themselves into a little spike ball, but then he was rolling around like a Katamari ball and picking things up and destroying walls. And I'm like, yo, no one likes needle ability. But that looks cool.
That looks really fun.
Oh my god. And then they showed very briefly like Ice Kirby, but no one brought it up. Ice Kirby's Ice Breath is like really far away now. So it's like a giant hitbox you can like laser people with. Oh my god. There's obviously a lot we haven't seen. We don't know the game's main gimmick outside of the, you know, the whole 3D element, because there's always a gimmick with these kinds of games.
Yeah, absolutely. Like a selling point.
We don't know what the main bad guy is, because the Waddle Dees are captured, which probably means that DDD's captured, which probably means that there's some... It's gonna be like fucking Satan. It's gonna be hell. It's gonna be some religious
I wouldn't be
angel.
Surprised.
It's gonna be some like, yeah, some demon that controls life and death and like where you go when you die. And that's what he's gonna fight. Yeah, he's put all the Waddle Dees in cages, and Kirby will just have to mess them up or something like he does every other day. But like, I don't know. I'm incredibly stoked, and I like that we have the diversity of, you know, we all have different games in 2022 that we're like really amped for. I think that's great for discussion, but. Kirby, love him.
To add on to that, so you're more of a Kirby fan than I am. I'm super into Kirby. I played Crystal Shards on the N64, which was, you know, mostly
That's
like
coming back.
It's coming back. It's coming on to NSO. It was mostly like
that is true. No, that is true. It's coming back. I totally forgot about that.
Which was like, it was fun, but it wasn't like fully 3D. It was just like, you know, here's what worked with Kirby in 2D. We've kind of given it like a slight 2.5D angle. But they're really going in with like how inventive they're being. It basically feels like the Odyssey of, you know, the Kirby franchise, because he's in a fucking post-apocalyptic world. I can't even count how many reactions I watched where everyone was like, Splatoon! That's Splatoon! That's Splatoon!
I thought it was.
Because like, it was like,
I thought
it was. Wow.
Because it like, because it started in like the post-apocalyptic like ruined city, which that's not a Kirby motif. Where's green? It's like it completely subverted expectations, and it's like that is the new Donk City of the Kirby franchise, because Kirby doesn't fit in there, but it's really cool to see him there. And like when I played Crystal Shards, I was like, this is cool, but I mean, Mario and Sonic got their Z-axis. Why not Kirby? I mean, look at him. Like, why he deserves a Z-axis too. He's finally getting one. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so sick.
Finally, dude.
Gab,
that's awesome.
Did you have something you wanted to say? Oh, I thought you were like signaling like, pick me.
Oh, no. I was actually just, you know what, being on the beat.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You know, disco Gab.
Well, you should have something to say, sir.
Now that I do
traffic.
Yeah, over there. Come on, just shoot. But now that I do have your attention, I just thought of a game that I hope comes in 2022, and that's Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Oh god, you sweet summer child. You sweet naive summer child.
He wants Metroid Prime 4, and then he wants Silk Song.
Everyone point and laugh at the guy that wanted Silk Song.
Oh my god.
I'll prove you wrong. Just watch, I'll prove you wrong.
Metroid Prime 4 and Silk Song. This guy, he's not going to be happy for like at least a decade.
My hype list is a lie, people.
It's okay. I have an unrealistically hyped game that I have, which is well, yes, yeah.
Okay.
But dude, one game that I hope for on the topic of Kirby that will probably never happen. I know I've been trying to contain myself. One game that I'm hyped for that we'll probably never see ever is another Kirby Dream Course.
True.
That I can kick Failboat's butt in.
Dude, Kirby has such amazing spin-off titles. Again, there's no bad Kirby titles, spin-off or otherwise. But like, Kirby Dream Course would be, oh my god, so much fun to see. I want another Kirby pinball game. Bring back those.
I want a Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah.
Air Ride would be amazing.
Air Ride, everyone. Like, I've seen a cult following of people that want a sequel to Air Ride. Dream Course, like updated with more like modern feeling mechanics, because the game was fun, But imagine that like feeling way less clunky because it was an SNES game. Imagine that in like a 3D space. That would be sick.
Oh, I'm sure it'd be insane.
A sequel to Air Ride. I never played Air Ride, so I can't speak on like how good it was. I know you've played a lot of it, Dan.
You did Air Ride.
But I watched gameplay of it and it looked fun. So,
baby.
Don't do this to me, please.
The audio listeners at home are missing out. Go to the YouTube channel. Watch this.
Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Do you wanna say something to the audio viewers, baby? No.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, Andre.
I'm gonna die on the spot right now, dude. I'm gonna die. No, don't keep them there. Now I'm gonna want one.
Oh no, I want one to hold and to play with, and not to actually look after and have the responsibilities of. I just want one to like show on camera and make everyone squeal.
Yeah. I need one.
Wait, I'll show. Maybe they'll like. Maybe I can make an early fan out of Kirby. Everyone, show Q plushies. We can influence them.
I have a Slinky. That's all I got.
He does not care at all.
Oh my god!
Look at the score, buddy. Look at the score,
baby. Become a Pokemon. Become a Kirby fan.
I think he likes
Be
his
impression.
score, buddy.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yeah, be impressionable. Be impressionable. Yeah! We got a smile. Let's go. Let's go. We made a Kirby fan out here today.
And
Nintendo, give us money. Nintendo, give us money. We just made a new fan for you. Nintendo, give us money.
And that is how Failboat gets subscribers.
Gotta keep him young, you know?
Shove a Kirby in the screen and be like, come on.
Audio. I feel like I'm like the guy that keeps like audio describing what's happening. What the audio?
Please. We need the play-by-play.
For the audio listeners at home, we just had a lovely interaction with Gab's newborn baby.
As you can see here, Gigi did not use protection, just so you know.
I mean, yeah, I would assume that's how the baby was conceived. Unless, you're like
so
poking holes in the condom. I mean,
so many...
I would hope.
Seconds ago, we were talking about Kirby.
I love Kirby games.
All right. Back. All right.
Hey, well, I guess Needle Kirby does have a use. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. That's all right. Let's get it all out.
Keep those headphones on, Gabriel. Keep those headphones on. You don't want to have them on speakers.
Okay.
Wasn't even out of the room.
Let's get all the goofs and the gaffs. We all composed? We all good? We all...
No.
Never.
I've never been okay. That's my secret.
No, go ahead, my friend.
So, we spoke about video games in 2022. I think I'm excited about video games. I mean, I'm a gamer. I'm a content creator. Of course, I'm like stoked about all of that. But I think the most exciting thing about the most exciting prospect of 2022 for me, apart from all of that, is fucking traveling again, dude. Like the travel ban in the UK to the US has just been lifted in November, so I could finally, I'm allowed in America again, because I was supposed to be at TMG, which by the time that this airs, it's already happened, but I wasn't allowed. I couldn't, unless I smuggled myself into the country through like Canada or Mexico and like quarantined for 2 weeks. There was no way I was being allowed in the country, and I considered it. I want you to know, I considered doing that.
I actually thought up until this exact moment he was doing that. So news to me that he's not going to be at TMG, I guess.
But I'm just excited to travel, dude, because the last time I traveled to the States and I saw you all, it was 2019. My channel was still, well, it was like 8 times smaller than it is now. And I wasn't really, it was exciting, it was growing, but my channel wasn't really making like an income, and I couldn't really travel. But like, thanks to the global pandemic, my channel just went off to a raring start, and I popped the fuck off. So
you could say your channel went viral. I'll leave it. I'm going.
Fyrus, your camera froze to me. It just looked like you stayed like. I did not see you move for a second.
Yeah, that's his punchline, is just standing there.
That joke did not land.
Because of like Animal Crossing and stuff last year, my channel like grew exponentially, and I've got like about 75,000 subscribers now, and I haven't been able to like meet people. There's so many like viewers and stuff that have been like, oh, are you going to TMG? I'm looking forward to the TMG vlog, Fyrus. I'm like, this is really sad. So I'm just so excited to like, you know, because now I have like the means and stuff to like go out. I can like go to cons. I can go to PAX East next year. TMG 2022. Sorry, I was about to say 2021. Yeah. Insomnia. There's so many. Like even not even just cons. I just want to be able to travel and meet people. Yeah. I want to see you guys. There's so many other like friends I have in the States, like West Coast. I want to see. And obviously meeting viewers and stuff. Because like the last time I went to America, I had 10,000 subs. I signed someone's hat, and that was the coolest thing. I feel like
I remember.
Yeah, I feel like, getting emotional. I feel like going to that's like one of the best parts of doing YouTube, and we kind of touched on that on the last episode. You know, like the fan interaction and making it real by being in person. I'm just, dude, we had the last 2 years robbed from us. I'm just excited to get that back, dude. I'm just so amped to travel, because traveling is so much fun.
So good, totally.
Speaking of fan interaction, that moment I remember you signing the hat. I also remember, Jay, when you met your first fan. Was that at the
Costa, the Starbucks?
No, wait, no.
This was the year before. This was when I was there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, in 2018.
The year before that. Met up with Jay. That was definitely the first time we met, right?
It was the first time we met. Yeah. It was the first time that I went to Too Many Games when it was even smaller then. And on a whim, we just happened to go to. How many subscribers did I have at that time?
I can check. It
must have been less than 10. It must have been less than 10.
3 years ago.
When TMG's like July-ish time. I can fact check. You guys keep talking. I'll fact check.
Yeah, so it was a long ass time ago. My channel was very small. I was not expecting to run into everyone. But Dan, low key, I saw him trying to vouch for me, because anytime he got recognized, he was like, yeah, this is my friend Jay. And every time everybody's like, oh my God, are you Failboat? And I was like, yeah, and this is my friend JayMoji. And they were like, hey, so can I have your autograph, Failboat? Like, I'm like, I think I told you, I was like, dude, stop trying. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Like, I love this guy. Please watch him.
All times have changed, huh?
And on a whim, we went to a panel at the very end, like that day, at that time on a whim, we went to a panel, and one of the panelists at the end got off, and she was talking to Dan. I don't remember what you said, Dan. You were like, oh yeah, do you like Splatoon? And she was like, yeah. Or no, she mentioned that she liked your Splatoon videos. And then you, my boy, vouched for me and it was like, yeah, do you watch JayMoji? And she was like, I love JayMoji. Oh, when I say my neck broke.
Because you're like faceless, so people wouldn't really know what you look like as well. Yeah.
Oh my God, I remember exactly.
When I say my neck broke like an owl doing a 180. Dude, I went... And she looked at me, and I guess I had shown my face once or twice, because Dan was like, and she was like, and I was like, oh man, it was surreal. It was so surreal. I
distinctly remember being like a little neck crane, like, well, cracked my neck 90 degree turn.
That was the most incredible thing, seeing somebody who watched my videos in person. That was so surreal. It's the first time it ever happened. And it was just like, what? Like, you know who I am? That's weird, but in a good way. Oh, it was amazing. It was so awesome. She was so like, I was so excited. I was more excited probably to see her than she was to see me. But I don't know. It was just such an awesome experience.
That's so wholesome. Okay, I can't find the exact data, but like by where is it? By like September 2018, you had 27K. So I'm guessing it'll be about like 15 to 20. Yeah.
So I realized that we're might be coming down to the hour mark here, but I wanted to bring up something that I brought up in the beginning. SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, please elaborate.
Yeah.
The payoff, ladies and gentlemen. This is it.
Yeah, speaking of TMG,
this is what you get for watching the whole podcast.
That's all right. A little detail, Chekhov's gun or something. It's mentioned in the first act and used by the end.
Yeah, exactly.
But so SpongeBob, you might know a little thing called Nicktoons. It's already out, but for us, coming out next week. And I recognize it's gonna be out 2 days before TMG, and I'm like, dang, I have to be able to do something with this, right? Mm-hmm. And so the first thing my brain thought was like, yo, buy a SpongeBob costume off of Amazon and like recruit my friends to go around the convention with a laptop and camera in tow and just walk up to people and be like, hey there, I'm SpongeBob.
They don't know.
You want to fight me?
Dude, it's like the sequel to your what is it called? Your PAX East vlog where you were like
scrubbing in Mario or whatever.
You want to want
to hit.
You were going around. It was like, it's so funny to think about how not seriously you were taking it at the time. I don't think anyone was, because PAX East happened just before like everything in the world shut down, and Dan, the absolute content man that he is, was walking around a convention hall with antibacterial hand sanitizer, just asking randos like, yo, you want to hear? You want some of the good shit? You want some of this good shit? And in hindsight, it's the funniest thing to look back on.
It is. I think it'd be hilarious. Because when you said, hey, I'm SpongeBob, like, I'm just imagining you have to go around like, my boss made me wear the company mascot attitude of like, hey man, I'm SpongeBob, like, you want to play Smash? Like, I get paid for this, so like, you know what I mean?
Jay, I wanted to recruit like you and Skip to like be like the camera crew, or like, you know, like the SpongeBob assistant.
Dude, we should get everyone we know to act like paparazzi, so the second you walk in, we're like, oh my god, SpongeBob! Word please! Is it true you love Krabby Patties? Are you ready?
Just get like people just get like Tailo and everyone in the crowd. Is that the real one?
Yeah. Is it true you're having an affair with Sandy Cheeks? Yes or no, please.
No comment. No comment. No
You
comment.
gotta have the glasses on and be like walking down with your hand over your face.
That's literally what he does. That is what.
I'll have to rehearse that.
What is his name? I'm terrible.
Oh my god, why can't I think of his name?
What is SpongeBob's
His name is Tom.
Tom Kenny.
Tom Kenny, thank you.
He does that. He like slams his throat, and I'm like, how? Like when he does the.
Oh wait.
When he does the SpongeBob laugh, he like karate chops his own Adam's apple to do it. It's so
that's gotta hurt.
It's crazy.
So I forgot that at DMG there will be Charles Martinet. I gotta go to him in the SpongeBob costume, like in the signing booth. Like, hey, Mario, could you do the SpongeBob laugh? I just want Charles Martinet as Mario to do the SpongeBob laugh. Do you think like I would have to pay him more because he risked harming his throat?
Yeah. That's the merchandise, dude. You can't mess with that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You have to go to like panels and stuff with it. Just like nondescript. Is that like?
I don't want to like. Yeah. Jay, that'll be yours. I'll sit in the front row of yours with the SpongeBob costume.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's so funny, dude. Oh boy. All right. Well, we've arrived at the hour mark. We have any other exciting things we want to talk about today in this thrilling, endearing episode of Mouthfools? All right, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it.
When the fuck did you become the host of this episode, Mr. JayMoji?
I just decided.
I just decided that I am going to be leading the pack.
I saw it sitting there, so I picked it up. I'm sorry if I go ahead, do your thing.
Okay. Is there any like last things you guys want to talk about, like about 2022? Anything exciting? Any like plans you've got? Anything exciting you want to unveil on the podcast? Maybe an exclusive? I'm not sure. Just anything.
I can't wait to meet you guys again in real life. You know,
Aww.
you know, like hug your legs because I'm too small.
Like a spider.
We've all grown another 6 feet on Gab.
Oh my god, we're like hitting the ceiling. Gab, what happened, man? What are you doing down there?
Help us!
I just throw a hook on you to actually just like shake your hand.
Gab has to like Shadow of the Colossus to give us a hug. What are you doing to Kirby, Fyrus?
No, don't look at that.
Perform like
He's
Fyrus is
looking at it like,
performing
maybe I can fuck
surgery on
this.
his Kirby automaton. Took off the Kirby face of the automaton. Hey there, podcast viewers. Look, I'm getting the growing pains. We're gonna make it better. Fyrus, I need you to stop whatever the hell you're doing.
I hate it, dude.
Well, I don't understand what the issue is.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank you for watching Mouthfuls. Leave in the comments what your mouthful is full of while watching this episode.
Or
what? Go on.
or what Kirby's mouth is full of.
What Kirby's mouth is full. What is Kirby's mouth full of? Let us know in the comments. Comment, subscribe, please. Watch us. Bye.
Nothing like an engaging call to action.
That's the episode. Woo!